Welcome back to the Lift Initiative, a series of videos sharing my learnings from 3 decades of practice on tapping the full potential of business through the clean canvas, or by another name, the code. In the first video, Idea2, we defined the clean canvas and how it taps potential. We used the parallel of a master of the artistic canvas to do this, which involved identifying what's really working in an organisation and its business, amplifying the focus on these strengths, redeploying resources to drive them, adding new elements to enhance them, aligning them to crystallise potential, building out and executing to realise this potential. In this video, Idea2, we turn to the strategic thinking the clean canvas requires. It falls into 3 levels. There's much to share on these levels and the hurdles to overcome to make them work. Here, we'll set the context for this sharing for the videos ahead. First, by defining lift keys, the currency of success of the clean canvas. And second, using them, we'll name each level with a guide on the potential each unlocks. Lift keys unlock full potential by working the unique traits of an organisation and its business in a unique way. Of course, we all understand this to be advantage. Advantage tends to be expressed at a high level of abstraction, however, as a direction, lower cost, better differentiation. That's not particularly pragmatic in terms of actionable specifics on what needs to be done. Lift keys are these specifics. They might be aspects of the parts of a market addressed, the offering used to address it, how the offering is created and delivered, its positioning relative to rivals, alignment of these elements, how they are worked together. I've used the word might because only some of them will actually be lift keys. Finding which of them are is the challenge. It's not a straightforward challenge, however, as organisations must do a great many things in their businesses every day simply to hold the line. Lift keys become hidden amongst this clamour of business as usual. When they can't be seen, they can't be worked, and that's why so much potential is so often left on the table. Using these lift keys, we begin with level 1. It talks to the application of best practices, practices of a generic nature. These are abundant, address all manner of challenges, and are effective. It's natural to reach for them, and most do. Level 1 is therefore named prevailing practice. As we've noted, most lift keys are hidden by the clamour of BAU. At best, level 1 operating in isolation will only work a few of them, as only a few will be apparent to grasp onto. What's more, those few mightn't be worked optimally in the absence of the full lift key picture. Consequently, level 1 unlocks little of the potential available, so it isn't a big part of a clean canvas exercise. Rather, it's a good prerequisite for a seat at the table via the expertise it engenders. In contrast, level 2 works a great many lift keys. It distills them from the clamour of BAU that hides them and resolves how to work them together to full effect. This requires functioning at a high level of strategic thinking, which is why I've named level 2 higher functioning. As level 2 works most lift keys, it opens up at least half of the full potential available. How much over half depends on whether the markets and industries worked in are vulnerable to disruption, and lift keys that can bring about this disruption are held by an organisation and its business. Sometimes this is the case, other times it isn't. A significant proportion of potential can float between levels 2 and 3 accordingly. Nonetheless, level 2 clearly is the heavy lifter of the clean canvas. In effect, we've also now defined the nature of level 3. It's about seeing what the industry isn't seeing to disrupt that industry by distilling any remaining lift keys that can disrupt and any live opportunities in markets and industries to use them. It's named Disruption Live accordingly. As all will confess, it's alluring because its rewards can be substantial if major disruption is in play. Major disruption isn't always in play, however, which makes level 3 the wild card of the clean canvas. Lastly, and to conclude, we can see levels 2 and 3 are the main game of the clean canvas. Next in the lift initiative, we'll tease out level 1, prevailing practice. It's the next video, Idea 3. See you there next.